The BVI is still waiting on Biwater to start producing water from its desalination plant in Paraquita Bay. Biwater's water delivery dates have changed numerous times over the past 4 years. The first date announced was January 2011 and the most recent November 1st, 2014 by Minister for Communications and Works Mark Vanterpool and the House of Assembly on September 25th. Biwater's water delivery date is not the only thing that is changing. The price has also increased. Government entered into a water purchase agreement with Biwater International in 2010 for the supply of 2.3 million gallons of water per day at a cost of $12.90 per 1,000 imperial gallons. Minister Vanterpool said the current chargeable rate is $14.50 per 1,000 imperial gallons.
Biwater has recently notified the ministry that they will begin the delivery of water to the Sabbath Hill storage facility commencing 1st November 2014, this year. Madam Speaker, it is my understanding that the current rate chargeable to the government by Biwater at the commencement of delivery will be approximately $14.50 per 1,000 imperial gallons produced.
Biwater will have to announce yet another water delivery date because the company will not meet the November 1st date that Minister Vanterpool mentioned. Biwater has had difficulties sourcing water for its desalination plant in Paraquita Bay. After efforts failed to source water from wells, the company recently penetrated the mangroves by the HLSCC Marine Center to access water directly from the sea. Minister Vanterpool said government will have to pay Biwater approximately $18 million each year for water and electricity costs.
Madam Speaker, it is the government's contractual obligation to provide electricity to the Biwater desalination plant. This is being provided with the assistance of the BVI Electricity Corporation through the rental of a portable package power plant until the BVI EC capacity upgrade allows the Biwater plant to be directly connected to the grid. Madam Speaker, the cost of electricity to supply this plant is expected to be about $7 per 1,000 gallons of water produced. This equates to a cost of approximately $5.8 million per year of electricity that the government will have to pay. In addition, the annual water bill to the government from Biwater is expected to exceed $12 million. The total cost to supply 2.3 million gallons annually, Madam Speaker, is therefore expected to reach $18 million each year, beginning the end of November this year.
In preparation for the acceptance and distribution of the 2.3 million gallons of water, the Ministry of Communications and Works embarked on a $4 million water infrastructure upgrade project on Tortola. This involves works for the reverse flow from Sabbath Hill to various parts of Tortola and linking all water storage facilities to allow for the distribution of water island-wide, including the western part of Tortola down to King Garden Bay. Meanwhile, government has moved ahead with sewage infrastructure works without Biwater, but is waiting on Biwater to complete the 2 sewage treatment plants.
At the same time, Madam Speaker, Biwater commenced earthworks for the construction of the sewage treatment plants at the Paraquita Bay and Broad Point on 9 September 2014 with a transferring of fill to make out the required levels of 4 meters above sea level. The Biwater portion of the National Sewage Program is expected to be completed by March 2015.
As part of the National Sewage System Eastern Long Look portion, a temporary sewage treatment plant will be installed in Long Swamp by the end of this year to handle the existing sewage spills from the Long Look area.